Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are watching this for the first time, my name is Summer Daniels, but I go by Makeup by Bambi. You can find me at Makeup by Bambi on Instagram. And today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial for you using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collaboration palette in Armed and Gorgeous, which looks like this. And I've been seeing a lot of orange and like gold kind of spring color eyeshadow look, so that's what I'm planning to do for you today. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this tutorial, and I'm gonna jump in and start with brushing out my eyebrows, because I always do my eyebrows first when I start my makeup. My eyebrows look bad, but they won't very soon. So I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild pencil in the shade, oh, where's the shade on it? Sigma Brown, which I got from Walgreens. And I'm just going to, I kind of don't start in the very start of my eyebrow. I kind of start in the middle, and then I just use that pencil and follow my brow line. And this doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, my pencil, I usually sharpen it so that it's sharp, which I did off camera. And then I kind of just follow the line of my eyebrow. Don't worry, it'll all come together once I conceal and all that stuff. But I usually don't start at the very tip here. Start like in the middle. So now I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm going to drag that. And I'm just trying to get the shape. And then I'm going to go. Then I'm going to take this brush and kind of like from the middle and just kind of like swipe to fill in the areas that are light. Alright, now that I got that filled in, I'm going to grab my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. I'm using a flat eyebrow brush this is a Morphe brush. I am going to conceal underneath my eyebrows. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and conceal the top of my eyebrow. Alright, now I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush and just blend that out underneath my eyebrow. Going to touch up this one because I feel like it's a little bit thicker than the other side. Oh, my daughter's at the door. And then bring that out a little more. Okay, now I'm going to prep my eyes for the eyeshadows, and I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Nude. And I'm going to just take that and rub it all over my eyelids. And I'm going to take that Real Techniques same brush that I did my eyebrows with. And I'm just going to pack that on the eyelid till it's all blended in. Now I'm going to take my Revolution's Luxury Baking Powder, setting powder. And I have some in a top here, and I'm going to take a Real Techniques eyeshadow blending brush, and I'm going to just dip that in the setting powder and set this concealer on my eye with the powder here. And I just dab it all around. Same thing with the other eye. And I'm just going to take a Real Technique brush and kind of fluff off the excess powder there. All right. Now I'm going to jump into prepping my face. I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Prep High Definition Soothing Face Primer here. And I'm just going to take a pea size on my hand. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to just put that under my eyes. On both sides, on my nose. I'm just gonna rub that on my face. I'm gonna get some more and put a little on my chin and on my T-zone on my forehead, because I tend to have like lines on my forehead, so this kind of smoothens out my pores and lines on my nose and on my chin and everywhere. And then I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty concealer, and I'm going to just pump about 2 dots on each side under my eyes. And I'm going to take a e.l.f. foundation brush and just pack that all on my cheeks. And I kind of start under my eyes and bring that foundation down along my cheeks and then just all over my face. But that's how I want to do it. And bring that on down my chin and everywhere. Under my neck, you want to make sure you, my earrings in the way. You want to make sure you bring your foundation all the way down to your neck, because you don't want to be looking like 2 different shades on your neck. And I also do my ears too, just because you don't want to have your ears looking a different color than your face and be looking crazy. Now I'm going to take that same foundation and put about 2 drops on my forehead. And go ahead and blend that in as well. I did not want that to drip on my eyebrow. I kind of did, but now I'm going to have to fix my eyebrow where it dripped on. Okay. Mistakes. We all make mistakes. Okay. Go ahead and blend that all the way around. Alright. Then I'm going to go ahead and do my highlight and contour. And the last thing I will do is the eyeshadow. So for highlighting and contour, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. And then a foundation stick from Wet n Wild that is in the shade Chestnut. So I'm going to take this chestnut along my cheeks. And then I'm going to bring that around my forehead and down on my chin. And then I try, usually you take a brush and do this, but I'm just going to draw a line down my bridge of my nose with that. And then I'm going to take the Pro Concealer. Like I said, this is in the shade Warm Honey. And I'm just going to draw 3 lines on my face. And then by my nose, on the side of that dark chestnut shade. And then on my chin. And then on my forehead. Okay. Now I'm going to take that same brush, Real Techniques brush, and that's the one I'm going to use to blend out this highlight. And kind of pat that all the way in. And I usually pinch it when I do the side of my nose and kind of bring it down. Okay, and now I'm going to take a e.l.f.'s contouring brush and I'm going to use that to blend out the contour on the side of my cheeks. And I just go in swiping motions up and down until that contour is all one faded color. Same thing for my forehead. And then down the bridge of my nose. Until I'm all one color here. Alright, now that I have that all together. Yanked my earring out. Okay. I'm just making a ton of mistakes in this video. But who cares? Alright, so now I'm going to take my Armed and Gorgeous palette. And I'm going to take a fluffy Morphe brush. This is R37. And I'm going to go into the shade Access, which is this orange color on the top row. And I'm just going to start blending that on in my eye crease as a transition shade. And that is again in the color Access. Now I'm going to take that same brush and go into the color Agent, which is on the top row, the very last shade. And I'm going to just dab that at the corner. A little closer so you guys can actually see. Now I'm going to start taking that color and kind of blending it in that crease as well with that other shade Access, just on the outer corner, not all the way in the lid. Now I'm going to take the shade Secure, which is the third shade on the bottom row, with the same brush. And I'm just going to make that orange on the corner pop a little bit more. Alright, now with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Nude, that was the one I used to prep my eyes with. I'm going to use it as to do a cut crease. So I'm going to take a flat Wet n Wild brush and grab some of that nude concealer, and I'm just going to dab it from the corner of my eye out and drag it down just halfway. And not too much. I don't use a lot. I don't want it to look really globby. So I just kind of take it and rub it on the brush. And do that same thing on the other side. Let me grab my mirror. Okay, now I'm going to take another flat Wet n Wild brush and go back into that palette, and I'm going to pick up the shade Girls Trip, which is the third shade on the top row, and I'm just going to pat that on top of the concealer. Now I'm going to grab that fluffy Morphe brush again and go back into the shade Secure just to darken this orange back up. Okay. And now I'm going to take a totally different fluffy brush. This is an Anastasia brush from one of my palettes, and I'm just going to blend that together so that it doesn't look like that, it kind of fades into the orange color in the corner. Okay, now I'm going to take my Revlon tweezers and pop on my false lashes, which I'm actually not going to do that because I don't have my lash glue near me, which I totally forgot. So I'm just going to use mascara instead. I'm going to put the falsies on and then I'll come back and show you guys that video with the final look of just me talking, since I don't have my lash glue handy. And I'm going to go ahead and put some lip gloss on my lips. This is a lip gloss that I got from the Dollar Tree. I don't even know what shade it is, but it's a pretty lip gloss. And I'm going to try this new highlighter that I got today, actually, from the Dollar Tree. It's from LA Colors, and it's like a liquid shimmer highlighter. And I just picked it up. It looked really pretty, so I said I'll try it. So I'm going to go ahead and take a sponge. Looking good. I'm not mad at it. I'm going to use the blush brush to kind of blend it out. I want it to look like a big glob, like on my cheek. Can't really tell if you can see it that good. This is like what it looks like on my hand. I don't know if you guys can see that good. It's kind of like a copper color. Use a highlighter brush to kind of blend that on the cheeks. I'm not mad at you at all, Dollar Tree. That shimmer is kind of looking nice. I'm going to let my hair down. All right. So I am going to go put on my false lashes, and then I will come back and have a second video that will show the final look of this look, because it doesn't do any justice without the lashes. So I will be back with my lashes and eyeliner.